Good morning subbies, how you all doing? Today is Vlogmas day 9. It's currently 20 past 9 in the morning. Let me explain. So this morning at 8 AM I woke up and I have had a sore back since last night, as in on my back where my rib cage is. When I breathe in it sometimes hurts, but it's eased off this morning, and it was bad last night. It got me really worried that like I had something on my chest or something, and this morning I woke up at 8 and it was still there. It was like back pain, like I've picked something up wrong or strained myself or pulled a muscle, because I was breathing fully fine. I was getting 100% oxygen, there's no way about that. It's just when I breathed in it hurt sometimes. So this morning I woke up at 8 and I still had the pain. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to sleep until 9. So I snoozed, put my alarm for another hour, and I woke up at 9 o'clock. Come on this morning, and I'm up now, so I am planning on going to Leeds, but I'm winging it today. I am not setting myself a time to go to the bus stop. Preferably, I'm hoping to get the bus at like 10 to 10. But I'm not setting myself a time, because I want to get to Leeds early, but the bus does take an hour. So I'll do the advent calendars now. We're on day 9 now. We're in day 9 is this one. I knew it. 2 snowdrops. Or snowballs, whatever you call it. And if I do go to Leeds today, I'm only going to go to Primark, Poundland and Boots. I've decided I'm not going to overstress myself, because whenever I go to Leeds I fast walk, which makes me hot really quick and I don't enjoy myself. So if I do go to Leeds, because I'm in the middle at the moment, I'm going to just go to Primark, Boots and Poundland. Number 9 is Little Bauble. I physically cannot get into this. Why? Oh my god, guys. Let me just see if I can do it off camera. I've got it partially open now. So I'm going to be ringing the doctors today to tell them about my migraine. Which I keep telling you. Ooh, these are a bit posh, aren't they? Now why cannot get them out? There we go. Ooh, these are very posh. Too much plastic though, but I don't even know what they are. But that's number 9. Number 10 is a little one again, but like a titty one. I can't believe it's day 9 already, guys. I want to know what these are. I think they're oil pearls. Yep, they're oil pearls. Drop 1 to 2 pearls underwater, wait for pearl to burst and release bath oil. Oh, they're oils. Oil pearls, well, that's in the name, Rachel. I hate oil. So I might give them to Mum because I can't do bath oils. 9. The bow. The bow. Oh my god, it gets easier and easier every time. Anyway, that's it, my calendar. I'm now just going to sit in bed and just wing it today. I'm literally just winging it. If I go to Leeds, I go to Leeds. I'm planning on going to Leeds. I might just suddenly say, look, I'm going to get up and get to Leeds. But I am feeling better now. It has eased. Just hoping it fully eases, because it did scare me last night. But yes, thank you for watching. Why am I saying thank you already?
The Majestic, it looks quite nice. Off home now.
I'm now home. I caught the 10 to 10 bus and I got to Boots and I finally got the Jackals gift set that I've been looking for. It was full price, but hey ho, I finally got it. So happy. Went to Boots and then I went to Poundland. I also went to Clinton's as well, but I didn't go anywhere else. I just could not be bothered today, guys. I was just wanting to go in and go to a couple of shops, and I got what I wanted. I got the Jackals gift set that has sold out in other stores. That is going to really bug me now, you know. It's probably just a heat rash. Hi, queens. I'll have a Poundland haul coming up as well as a B&M haul. I didn't spend too much in Poundland though, but I got this for free because I've got an Advantage card, so I'm happy I got that. You see, in Boots I was fine, and in Boots, oh my god, it was awful. It's one-way system. It's an entrance out of the perfume side. That is the entrance. The exit is into Trinity side. I went to the Trinity side. Oh no, please go do the other entrance. I was like, for goodness sake. So I had to go back to the other side, and then it was just going to the shop. I didn't know if it's a one-way system or not, so people are walking around different ways, and now I'm like, oh, I hated it. It was so off-putting because then I couldn't find the gift sets, and it was just so off-putting. Got my Jackal's gift set. Of course, she wants to go out. I got the gift set, went to Till, got the stuff I wanted. No, she doesn't. Got the stuff I wanted. And then I paid. I went out the door. The woman was handing out. Oh my god, Hope, make your mind up. I got to the door, walked out the door, and the woman hadn't taken the security off. So I got told to go back to the till. I stood there. She just said, go stand there and just tell her. I stood at the till for 5 to 10 minutes. Waited, but I wasn't in the queue, so she didn't serve me. Went into the queue, and she had forgotten to set the security off. So I stood there 10 minutes waiting for flipping security to get taken off, but it didn't get taken off. It did in the end. But, yeah. It's like, I get caught beeping, even though she's seen me pay, and then somebody else walks out next to her, because there's a woman doing door maintenance thing. And a person walks past her and the door beeps. She shouldn't even give a monkey's uncle, and I'm just stood there like, are you seriously picking on me right now? Hi guys, so I'm so blooming cold, it's ridiculous. I've just rang the doctors and they then I've rang the doctors, told them what happened. They said I need to submit a form online. So I've submitted a form to request an appointment. and just go from there. So I've submitted the form, just waiting to see if an appointment comes through now. Fingers crossed it does for today. I'm hoping it comes for today. But yeah, nothing else has happened. I am freezing and really don't think I'm going to go to Geyser today. I might just nip to work to get some ham for tomorrow, because I really can't bother walking down to Geyser now. It's coming to 1:45. School's finishing in, well, Geyser school finishes in an hour, and I do not want to be out during school finishing time, because it's just absolutely mental in Geyser. So I do need to go out to get gift cards and stuff, but that can just wait. So yeah, just gonna sort my purse out, because I'm gonna sort my purse out. You might not be able to hear the camera rattling anymore. I have blue tacked the lanyard clips to the side of the camera so it doesn't rattle, and I am so goddamn cold. It is ridiculous. I don't know why I'm so cold. So, as you saw, sorry, just had a hot chocolate because I'm freezing. So, as you saw in the last clip, or heard in the last clip, it was originally 11 minutes long as that last clip, probably like 1 minute long now. I got in touch with the doctors. They said to do the online form. I did the online form, sent it off, and because I sent it off before the closing time, a doctor has got in touch with me and has said that I have an appointment this afternoon. So it's good that I've got an appointment today. So it just says a doctor will ring you this afternoon about your headache symptoms, because that's what I've put it down to, headache and visual disturbance or something. But I probably won't be the doctor that prescribed me the contraceptive pill, but I'm just hoping it's a doctor that actually has looked into my record and stuff, because sometimes you get the doctors that don't look into it and they just read off what you're telling them, and then you get doctors that actually look into what's happened and you actually get the right stuff, do you know what I mean? So I'm kind of hoping it's a doctor that prescribed me it, but it probably isn't. But yeah, that's all that's happened. I've watched an episode of Casualty. I cannot believe Violet died. That's how far back I am, by the way. Cannot believe Violet died. I thought she was going to come round, because obviously they were battling for Harmony, which is such a beautiful name. But yes, I've got nothing to do now. My phone's on charge because it's quite low, and I don't want them to ring up whilst my phone's low battery, because I want obviously it's a telephone consultation, so I would prefer if my phone be fully charged when they ring. It's now 4:04 in the afternoon. No telephone call as of yet. I have sorted my bed out. This pain in my back has got worse. I am panicking about the pain in my back right now. It could be just PMS, because I am due like yesterday, and obviously the pills worked because it's not happened. But I do have lower back pain, which is a PMS symptom, so fingers crossed it at least. Today in the bus I thought, oh, I could have used heat pads on my back. That would have been nice, but I was set. I think what's happened is, the thing is that it happened yesterday just before tea. I was sat on the sofa and suddenly it started hurting, so I think I've twisted it, or I've sat weirdly and it's hurt. It pulled a muscle. But I'm getting my oxygen in. I've checked my pulse rate and stuff, because my brain goes into overdrive of thinking, oh my god. My brain goes into overdrive of thinking, and I panic so bad. So I ended up checking my pulse and my heart rate and oxygen. It's fine, so just waiting. Just freaking hate waiting. But yeah, not else has happened. I've tidied up, put stuff away, obviously, to my bed. Shocker for me. Put stuff away, because my phone's in charge. I don't want to be away from my phone. and I don't want to be downstairs on my phone either, because then I have to run upstairs to have some private area, if you know what I mean. So I don't want to go downstairs on my phone, because then when it rings I'll end up having to pick it up, run upstairs, and that's what happened last time. That's what happened last time when I talked to the doctor last time about the pill. It started ringing downstairs and I ran upstairs and sat down, and I was out of breath for the full consultation. The telephone consultation, I was out of breath and I couldn't catch my breath, and I could not believe how out of breath I was, all because I went upstairs, shut the door and sat down. But I was like putting the phone away from my mouth so he couldn't hear me breathing like fast, because I was trying to catch my breath so hard, but I couldn't. It's like when I was talking whilst I was trying to catch my breath, it was literally impossible. I just couldn't. I couldn't catch my breath as well as talk. But like when you're in a consultation room with the doctor, it's different, because you're face to face with them over the phone. I hate over the phone consultations. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get my back to ease, because I don't want to be going to work tomorrow with backache. I'm just hoping it's nothing serious, just a twisted back, because I thought I was to do something with my lungs, but it's further down. But yeah, nothing has happened. Brother and sister have come home. Kids break up next week. The break up payday, which is great. With my bananas and mashed for tea today, I'm not even hungry, because I've been trying to drink the rest of this, because that's what one of the key things that my friend said with migraines is that it sometimes is because you don't drink enough, and recently I haven't been drinking a lot at all. Like, it's sometimes I don't even drink a litre a day, and this bottle's litres. Once I've drunk this, I'm done. Like, I can be done for the day, at least I've drank, but I prefer to drink 2 of them. But because of how early I get up in the morning, or how late I get up in the morning, I start drinking later. Whereas in summer I drink to the point that I'm going to the toilet for 2 minutes. In winter I don't, because in winter it's cold. In summer it's like, especially this year, with all the heat waves we had, I was drinking like at the end of the world. And then come to the winter and autumn and winter, it's like, oh, it's cold now, I don't need to drink as much. I mean, I do. So drinking should be my #1 priority at the moment, to try to get my water up, which it just isn't. So I had to force myself to have a drink today in Trinity, and in Leeds I had to force myself to drink. Anyway, just thought I'd give you a little update. I'll update you when the doctors rang. Hi guys, this is going to be a really quick clip, but the doctor has just been in touch with me. I have been told to go to A&E because they want to rule out stroke. This is exact same as last year. Last year it was abdomen pain, this year it's eyesight problems. I'm shaking so much. So yeah. Been told to go to A&E, so I'm now getting ready to go. I just wanted to rule out a stroke. He said because of how much vision loss I had out of this eye, they want to rule out that I've had a stroke to that side of the brain, and they said imaging, and it's just like I have no one to go with. I know they're not allowed to go in anyway because of COVID, but it means St James's A&E, and Mum can't go with me. Last year she came with me, cost COVID on here. It means getting a taxi because nobody can give me a lift. My grandparents won't give me a lift because they're essentially isolating still. But yes, I've been told to go to A&E. He wants to rule out a stroke because of how much vision loss I had in the left eye. I've not had any symptoms, and I've said that I've had a headache, like I had a headache straight after the vision loss. But he said that he'd want to see me at the GP, but even then they'd send me to A&E anyway. So he's just saying go to A&E now. I wish I never called them. They weren't even bothered about the pill. It was more how much vision loss you've had. And I've not had any symptoms, but oh I'm shaking so bad right now. I'm waiting for my phone to charge and then I'm going to have to go to a taxi, but it's like, I've got work tomorrow morning and I don't want to go. I had never been to A&E before. I don't know what you do. I don't know what you do when you get to A&E. I know you've got to wear a mask, but I don't know if you go up to the counter and say what's wrong or whatever. I don't know what you do, because I've never been to A&E before. I've been to the surgical ward, but that was a quick sign, and this one's accident and emergency. And it happened Monday. I even asked him, do I have to go? And he said, because of how much vision loss you've had, I highly recommend you going. And I was like, oh my god. So yes, if I don't film, that is why. I'm not going to go to A&E, and I am absolutely petrified, guys. Never been to A&E myself before, never had to go to A&E before, but just to be on the safe side. They said imaging. I'm like, I found it hard enough sitting in a CT scan before when I had my ankle done. This one is head CT, and if they do blood tests, I've gone home and told my hand. I'll see you later, guys.
It was a migraine with aura. It means that I can't have the contraceptive pill I'm on now. The doctor's going to have to change it because it was a migraine with aura. I'm not allowed to be on it anymore, so the doctor is going to have to get the doctor who I saw, who was actually rather fit. He was so hot. He said that doctor's going to have to get in touch with me and change my pill. It is blooming great. Anyway, I just wait for the taxi. Been in A&E for 3 hours. And my phone now. My phone to eat, have a bath, go to the toilet, and go for work tomorrow. Yippee!
And just like that, I am home, guys. I got back home around 9:30, so I don't know why I'm standing up. Yeah, I have just got back from A&E. I cannot believe I'm saying that. So, if you don't know what's happened, Monday I had, well, you all know, so I'll just go from today. Earlier on, I made a phone call to the doctors and they told me to make an appointment online, and they did. And then I got a text through saying that a doctor will be calling this afternoon. So then a doctor called me around after 5 o'clock, and went through my symptoms with me and said, like, sorry, I'm so hungry, I can't concentrate. He went through my symptoms with me, and he asked me what symptoms were. My head's completely gone at the moment. And then he was like, I recommend you going to A&E. We normally ask you to come in and we'll see you there, but because there's a possibility that you've had a stroke, even if you came to the doctors for face-to-face consultation, we'd send you to A&E anyway from imaging. And I was like, yippee. When he said go to A&E, I was like, wow, okay, that's taken a dramatic course, hasn't it? All I was ringing up to say was, I am on this contraceptive pill, I have had a migraine on Monday, please take me off of it. And his response was, because of how much vision loss you've had, we need to make sure that it wasn't a stroke. So I then went upstairs, shaking so dramatically, like my body went into like shock, my own shock, anxiety. I was so anxious, I was shaking the full sofa. Went upstairs, told Mum, she was like, I can't come with you. Even if COVID wasn't here, she couldn't come with me because she's got shaken, we should look after her. So I said, it's fine. I did ask the doctor if I had to go in to A&E, and he said, highly recommend you go in. Yeah, we needed to go to A&E. So I got SJK, I put my mask on, one of the disposable ones, fortunately it fit me. I put a mask on and I booked an SJK, got ready, went to the toilet, had my once on a pill, and once I'd calmed down and once I'd exhausted other people taking me, because he said to see if anybody could take me, because he didn't want to go me in a taxi, but taxi had to be it. Booked a taxi, got the taxi, because I had to go, guys. I really didn't want to go, I was shaking so drastically. Got in a taxi, really friendly taxi man, so nice, and he took me there, got to A&E, sat in the A&E, booked in, sat down, then I got up, so yeah, got to A&E, I booked myself in. It cost 20 quid though, there and back by taxi. She booked me in, then I saw the triage nurse. No, the nurse came out and took my, the nurse came out and called me whilst I was at A&E. It went to St James's Hospital. I should have actually gone to LGI because the nurse said that the GP should have sent me to LGI because they've got neuro department, so I should have been sent there just in case it was a stroke, because they wouldn't have been able to do tests here at St James's. So the nurse took me through. This is the first nurse I saw. She took me through. She did a pulse rate, temperature check, and the blood pressure check. My heart was going too fast. She was like, okay, and she started pulling the curtain shut and getting gloves on. I thought, what the actual heck is she doing? She goes, just lay back, I need to do an ECG because your heart rate's a bit elevated. And I was like, So I told her that I've got a leaky heart valve and that I'm anxious and I have fast heart rate sometimes. But she said when I laid down and she had to do a 12 lead ECG on me, like, if my heart rate were fine, she wouldn't have had to do it. It was just the pulse, blood pressure and the thermometer. But because my heart rate was going fast, I had to have an ECG, 12 lead ECG. So I had two on my ankles. I've still got one on there because unfortunately my legs have not been shaved, so I'm dreading it taking it off. One on both hands, as you saw in the vlog, and then I had I think 5 on my chest, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe it was a 9 lead ECG. Anyway, I had an ECG and she sent it to the doctor, but then another nurse came out about half an hour later, I don't know, and took me through, and she just said, what are your symptoms? So I told her. I told 3 different people what my symptoms were. 4 people today what my symptoms were. So she took me through. She got me to tell her I've had it before. I think she was more of a nurse, as in like a senior nurse, but she did the eye check with the torch, so she did that, and she said you should have been sent to your GP should have sent you to the LGI, because we don't have a neuro department here. And I was like, oh, great. So then she was like, but if you come with me, we think it's most likely looking like a migraine with aura, but the GP, the doctor, the A&E doctor wants to see you. So I went and sat outside minor injuries for half an hour, nearly an hour. Got called through and oh my god, the doctor was so hot. It was so fit. Oh my god, when he came out, he called my name because I was sat in the corridor because the room was too loud. That's why I sat in the corridor. The nurse told me to sit in the corridor and he came out and said my name, and I went through and he thought I was just going through to sit down, and I said that's me, so I went in with him, and oh my god guys, it was so hot. It was so flipping hot. It was unbelievable. Anyway, he sat me down. He was like, I think his name was Tim, I don't know. Anyway, I sat down, he said, hi, I'm an A&E doctor. I know you've told many people today, but you know, I've seen your GP notes because the GP's obviously noted it down because I've gone to A&E. But could you please tell me once more what your symptoms were? So I told him, and he was like, did you have any weakness? Did you slur your speech? Did you have any tinglings everywhere? Did you lose sensation anywhere? Did you black out? Blah 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 blah. And I was like, nope, 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 nope. And I told him about being a contraceptive pill, and he said because it's most likely to sound like a migraine with aura, you are going to have to come off of it. Which is to my dismay because I've got used to taking that pill now, and now my body's like, nope, let's give you a migraine. I'm not allowed to take them anymore. You're not allowed to take them with migraines. Flipping great. So he said the GP will be taking me off of them. The GP, because he's obviously put my records, I've been there and he's done this and the other, and it's not a stroke, because the GP this afternoon when he rang me up, he said we want you to go to A&E so they can do imaging. And I was just sort of like, I'm not going through a CT scanner. It was bad enough going through a CT scan for my ankle. Now to go on for head first. Fortunately it didn't happen, but he said, he was saying like, the A&E doctor said, oh, it's looking like a migraine with aura. We'll take off, the GP will be taking you off the pill. Any other concerns? And I was like, I was just terrified I was going to have a imaging. He goes, no, if there was other symptoms then we would have done more tests, but there's no need to do an import test, so you're discharged. And I got there at 6 o'clock and I left at 9. So 3 hours is not bad, and I appreciate every single nurse and doctor in that A&E. It was so warm, but it was so quick. Like, I know that people have waited 6 hours. I wouldn't have waited that long, guys. But yeah, I did not have a stroke. I had a migraine with aura, and it can be triggered by stress. And on Monday there was a huge queue, and me and my supervisor were on, and it did trigger the migraine. But yeah, he said if you have any more concerns or it happened, I can't remember what he said because I was hungry, but he was like, if you have any more concerns or if it happens again or whatever, come back in. Don't hesitate to come back in. So yes, that was my trip to A&E, the first ever trip I've ever had to A&E, ever, but also the first ever trip I've been to A&E I've ever of my own. I cannot believe it, guys. I cannot believe I've been to A&E today. Anyway, it is now 9:51 and I'm going to sign off, but I just want to let you know that I've been to A&E today, and that is why the vlog went so south so quickly. I generally thought on the phone I'm just going to say, yeah, it's just a migraine, we'll just take off the pill, but how they were like, we need you to go to A&E. Oh my god, sorry, I've just caught the ECG sticker. How it was like, we need you to go to A&E. I was just like, do I really have to go, huh? Do I really have to go? Sorry, I'm just taking this skin ECG thingy off, and oh my god, it is so painful. I had at least 9 of these on me. And they're all in my pocket right now because she didn't take them off, she just took the ECG cables off and she left me with them on, and I was like, okay. And so I sat outside my injuries taking them all off. But yes, I'm back home, and I appreciate every single one of you, nurses, doctors, every single one of you were amazing. And the mask thing, she even asked me, the triage nurse saw me after I saw the first nurse. Actually, no. Yeah, no, I saw the triage nurse first, and then saw the nurse that took my ECG, temperature, blood pressure, and heart rate, and then I saw the third nurse and I saw the doctor. So yeah, it was a good conveyor belt system, and they've got a lot of COVID restrictions in hospital, but yeah, I am now done. Fortunately I had that holiday money, guys. I used 30 quid of it for taxis. And now I'm going to have tea. We were supposed to have bananas and mash tonight. Well, everybody else did, I didn't. I've got to find some to eat now, and I've got to go for work tomorrow. But yes, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe and comment below. Please, I know people are putting it off going to the hospital or A&E if they have any problems, but please, if you do have problems,
the A&Es have been maxed out for restrictions, so please make sure you keep yourself safe. And if you need to go, go. There were some people tonight in A&E that were like going there for the smallest of things, and you could tell it was irritating the staff. But yes guys, thank you for watching. Please like, comment below. I shall see you all tomorrow, Vlogmas Day 10. And I hope you have a great evening. I hope you have a better evening than me. I'm so tired right now. I need to go have a bath, I need to have my tea, and I need to get ready for work tomorrow morning. Thanks guys for watching. Like, comment below. Stay safe, wear your mask, and be responsible. And I shall see you tomorrow, Vlogmas Day 10. Bye.